Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jesus from the legendary Huskwin channel. How has it been? Type it down in the comments below. Also, get ready for Stage 0, the prologue to Castlevania Rondo of Blood. One of the best Castlevania games ever released by me. As you can see, our first little enemy here is Death itself. Gonna try and shoot a cheap move at me, but I'm too smart for that. Although I will warn you guys, you will see a lot of deaths happen during my playthrough of this game. I will try to finish just stage 1 and 2 for this video, considering the length of the entire game as a whole. Consider this more like just a pilot video for my Castlevania playthrough. I'll play all of Rondo of Blood, and then I'll play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Or if you want to see me do Symphony of the Night while I'm recording these types of videos, you want to just see them like back to back, you know, let me know. But yeah, this game's got real good art style. Has really good pixel art. As you can see here, we have the monsters of Dracula basically invading Richter's town. We have stages here that look pretty similar to what they look like in Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, which I'll admit ain't one of my most favorite games in the Castlevania series. In fact, I think it's one of my least favorites in my opinion. It's a game that tried to do too many things differently to older Castlevania games and didn't really perfect it. They were just simply badly executed. It's one of those types of games. But anyway, back to Rondo of Blood here. Here in the first stage, we mainly just go along one path. In fact, there's even another separate pathway that I haven't really revealed yet, but I'll reveal it in like once I finish all of Rondo of Blood. I'll teach you guys some of these secret routes. But how the controls work is you move left to right, up, down, jump with X, and in the original game, your item moves, you used to use it with up attack, which in this PS4 configuration would be, like say, up square, but I prefer to change it up to O because, or just the letter O, with this circle button. I don't know how you guys like to say it, but yeah, I just use that because it's a lot easier to remember than just, oh yeah, up square, as in like how they were for all the Castlevania games. As you can see here, we're pretty close to Dracula's castle itself. Got a dragon flying across the stage. We just gotta pass through this little gate here, but something seems to be blocking us. Alright, and that's our first boss. It reminds me of someone, but it's on the tip of my tongue. It attacks you with fireballs. It attacks you with, yeah, there you go. There's it's fire. Stop getting in its way. Shoot, that didn't work. So like I said, guys, be warned, there will be lots of deaths here. I ain't a pretty skilled person who plays video games just yet, but I like practicing on this game pretty much every time I get to play it, which is every day. So let's continue here, try and defeat this dragon. We gotta pull some maneuvers here and there. and I should be just fine. You gotta not let it do that. I don't know what the heck that is, but apparently it tracks you through the floor. And here we go. First boss is defeated. Now we can finally get to the second stage before we actually make it to Dracula's castle. Alright guys, first stage cleared. Let's go. Let's get to the second stage. Here in this part of the stage we have crows, which are pretty annoying to deal with, but if you have the knives, then you can just shoot knives at them and just forget they're even there. That was horrible timing, but so you just shoot knives at them and they get one hit killed. Once you deal with the crows and the skeletons, you got these axe knights, which throughout the game they get annoyingly more and more annoying. It's crazy how that might sound. But yeah, once they keep throwing axe at you, like in later stages they start charging at you with their axe. Just kind of going willy-nilly. But in this game it's just annoying. Now, I think they can die, as you can see, with just like 2 hits. What you want to do when you see them is you want to just like whip them when they're at the floor, and then as they get up slowly, you whip them a second time, and then you won't even have to deal with them. But with these zombies roaming around, it's a little hard to do that. But as you can see, pretty easy to deal with. Now I'm gonna try and keep this these knives for the boss fight, which is, I believe, a monster type. Forgot what kind. Another part of the stage is that there's a giant monster that tries to go after you. Alright, the key. I'm actually gonna keep the key for now, because you can use this key to unlock a secret character in this game. And I'll teach you how to do that, guys. It's in this very stage, and you just gotta keep the key and stay alive, of course. Because if you get past this part of the stage and you die, you lose both the key and the ability to go back to the stage, which you still can't do anyways. But just remember, if you want to unlock the secret character, you gotta, for one, keep the key and not die. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be. Also, common tip, in any Castlevania game, try to look for any wall that looks suspicious and just whip it. You'll most likely find a piece of beef in there. It's just how Castlevania works now. You just like whip a part of the stage and you get food. You just open the door. And here would be the secret character. Although instead it gave me a stopwatch, which is also a good ability. One of the best abilities in my opinion, because you just get the stop time. Which would mean how much better can it be than stopping time? Well, there's a drawback. It uses up more hearts than a normal power-up. That's one thing I don't like about it, but shouldn't be much of a problem to deal with if you have enough hearts like this. because normally if you die before you get to if you die at a boss fight, you get sent back to a room like this, and they give you an opportunity to get hearts, mainly like about 20, which gives you enough time for one item crash, and then you're just off on your own. Now the boss here, I believe is that wolfman across there. Yeah, it's a wolfman. Now as we get ready, I use the stopwatch and get ready to annihilate him. Now as you can see, with this ability on, he's not really that much of a problem. Now with the item crash, these separate little things on the side, they start attacking him, and he becomes very easy to deal with. Second stage clear. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. If you want to see me post more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Or as I might say on this channel, describe prescribe, you must now subscribe.